Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this December the 17th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Tuesday out there so far. Everybody has a great Tuesday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be looking at the storm system moving across the lower 48. You can see one's up here around St. John's Island, stretching back into portions of the southeastern United States toward Georgia and Alabama. Then we got another little system here trying to get us act together, moving from Arkansas over into portions of western Tennessee and western Kentucky, and then on up into the Ohio Valley. This precipitation right here will continue to move on off to the east-southeast, dragging a cold front. We got a lot of cold air up in Canada. Will continue to drop south and east. Also, we got another system moving into the Pacific Northwest that will move across the country as well. Alright, you can see out in the Atlantic, everything looks pretty quiet at this time. So just a little flare up down here in portions of the Northwestern Caribbean Sea, and another little cluster of showers and storms just east of the Bahamas. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here we got some mixed precipitation up here from New Brunswick to Maine and southeast Canada, stretching down into New York State and Pennsylvania. We got a few pockets of freezing rain there as well. Also, we got some shower activity for portions of coastal Maine, also down toward Delaware, Virginia, Ohio, and Indiana. Thunderstorms and showers from Kentucky to North Carolina, down to the Florida Keys region. Also back to the Florida Panhandle, back into Texas. Then we got snow up here in portion of Michigan, Great Lakes region, also stretching into Wisconsin. Then again from Minnesota through North Dakota. Then we got mixed freezing rain stretching from portion of Minnesota through the Dakotas, back into Montana. Mixed precipitation in the purple, stretching from Montana, Idaho, and also Washington State. Rain showers for Washington, Oregon State, and the coastal areas there as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of the local forecast area. Alright, now let's move on to your Thursday forecast. You can see we got snow flying from up here, portion of New Brunswick to Maine to Vermont to New York State, all the way down to Ohio, also back to Illinois, Michigan, Wisconsin, back to Minnesota, North and South Dakota, and portion of Iowa. Shower activity for off the eastern coast, stretching down the Outer Banks to the Grand Strand of South Carolina. Thunderstorms and showers from Florida to the Florida Keys, coastal waters. Mixed precipitation over portion of Montana, Idaho, Washington State. Shower activity along coastal areas there as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of the local forecast area. Alright, let's move on to the current watch and warning advisory map. You're looking across the nation. Alright, you can see we got dense fog advisories down here across the Carolinas, also the coastal water. Same again from Mississippi, Louisiana, back into Texas. Flood watches from portion of Arkansas to Tennessee, portion of Kentucky. Special weather statements for you guys here in Wisconsin, also in the portion of Minnesota, Iowa, and also North Dakota. We have also some winter storm watches in effect for portion of Minnesota, North Dakota. Winter weather advisory for portion of areas of Minnesota, also in the portions of South Dakota. Again, over here in portions of Colorado. Also, we have a lot of high wind warnings also in effect, and winter storm warning for Wyoming, also in the portion of Montana. And also we have some winter weather advisories for Idaho, Washington State, with one county there with a winter storm warning. Wind advisory for a portion of Idaho, Washington State, portion of Oregon. And then again down here toward the southwestern California, red flag warnings there also in effect. Small craft advisory from Maine all the way to the east coast of Florida. Then again from southern California to Washington State. A little bit of storm warnings in effect for a portion of Washington and Oregon State. Hawaiian Chain Island looks good. Small craft advisory, gale warning around the island. Also storm warnings to the southwest. Freeze spray warning to the western areas of Alaska. Alright, here's a look at day 2 for severe weather outlook. We have a marginal risk pretty much over just Tennessee. If you live in Nashville to Knoxville to Mumfordboro, Tennessee to Jackson, Tennessee, and also Franklin, Tennessee, severe marginal risk for severe weather. Elsewhere, just general thunderstorm from Virginia Beach to the Florida Keys, back to Mobile, Alabama, and back away to Waco, Texas. Let's take a look at the tornado probability. We have a 2% over pretty much Same area what I called out in Texas, from Nashville to Jacksonville to Memphis area, and for 2% chance of a tornado. Damaging winds 5% from Memphis all the way, like I said, over to the Kentucky-Tennessee border, and large hail at less than 5% all areas. And finally, let's take a look at the weather radar currently across the nation. You can see what's going on. It's got a load up here. As you can see, we got some activity over here around southeast Canada, also over toward New Brunswick, also just off of the Nova Scotia coast, also a little bit off the coast of Virginia, the North Carolina and South Carolina coast. A little bit of activity down here in portions of east coast of Florida, and also on the west coast. Got a few showers there as well. Showers and storms over portions of Tennessee, back into portions of western Kentucky, Missouri, and also Arkansas. Scattered activity over here in portions of Colorado, Iowa, and also Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota region, Montana. And then here's more activity over around Vancouver, down to Seattle, Washington, a little bit in Oregon State as well. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing one more time, and we'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday evening, folks. Take care.